Alright guys, welcome back to the Rosie Rides channel, and if you watched our last cross-country mountain biking race video, you would have saw that I had a massive wipeout at the beginning of the race. And yeah, didn't perform well that race, was hard playing catch up the entire time, but was definitely feeling better compared to the first race I ever had. And in this video, we're going to be going over the crash in the race, a little bit of a crash analysis, see what happened, and what led to this massive wipeout I had to start the race. So getting into this race and starting this race on, I really felt like the pressure was on. My first ever cross-country mountain biking race was a write-off, so there was no pressure whatsoever. I was expected to do bad. The second one, I had the experience of the first race, so the pressure was a little bit higher, a little bit self-inflicted, but I was looking to do better than the last time at least. And then with the start that I had, that was not the case, unfortunately. Right before starting the race, I realized that things were going to get sloppy at the start just because of the ground that start was happening on.
It's really loose. It's almost like mud, to be honest.
Damn, really?
Not that bad, but almost.
It was a gravel type of start, freshly laid gravel too. I was talking with some of the locals that ride there. They said that was put up just the week before, and the gravel itself was probably about like a half to a third inch deep as far as the rocks laid. So like when your wheel was really dug into it, it was sitting quite deep. So it was really loose, and when you were putting that power out that you need to at the start to get good position, wheels were breaking loose, things got sloppy, and then riders were connecting with each other, and I just so happened to be one of those riders. I didn't have a great clip in to start, let's get that straight. The starting pack, the line ahead of me, definitely pulled away quite quick, and I ended up clipping in relatively quick considering making that slip on the first one, and then I was pushing the power to kick it off. And the start of races is always the toughest portion. Everyone's pushing to get the best position, but everyone likes a little rubbing to get things started. And this race was no exception. Cross-country mountain biking race is no exception. A little bit of rubbing to start things off is just how it goes. And that was definitely something I was not accustomed to, and you'll see right away from this first portion that I take a big hit from somebody on my left side, and it kind of tosses me for a spin here. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like it was on my rear wheel. Someone tapped on my rear wheel, and then I connect with the person with these pink handlebars on the left a bit, and then not making too much contact, but making some contact nonetheless. And then that's when you start to see this wheel, this Maxxis wheel on the bottom here, kind of slide in underneath me. You can see it's on an angle there. Not too big of an issue until you start to see that wheel kind of slide out when his arm links under my wrist here. And that's when he loses it. I fall, smash on the ground. There was a massive cut across my elbow. It's healed up nicely, but I didn't even realize it during the race because you got so much adrenaline going like once that whistle goes. So I fall, I get back up as quick as possible. Oakley's fall, good shape still, thankfully, no scratches. There's probably scratches, but nothing serious. So I get up here as fast as possible. My glove's half off. I don't even know how my glove came off. I put the Oakleys in the mouth, and then that's one thing I really got to work on when I'm biking, is learning how to mount. I lost so much time just because I wasn't able to mount. Had I been better at mounting the bike, I would have been able to get right into things quicker. But that lost me a lot of time. And even in this week's race, I did a weekly video race this week and lost so much time just when I dismount. Getting back on it takes me too long, so definitely a skill I need to work on. But I'm glad I got this crash out of the way, you know, kind of loosened up the nerves as far as future start lines and stuff like that. So I know what to expect, and know the type of contact that I'm going to be receiving when trying to gain position from the start line. So a lot more comfortable with that. And then, you know, maybe I got to put it on a couple pounds, kind of firm out in the pack, you know, strengthen up. And about the mounting part, look how much quicker this guy's able to hop on his bike than I was. Just blew past me here. But after this crash, even as far as the race itself it went, that pressure I put on myself, I definitely feel like I had a much better performance this race versus the first race I did for the cross-country mountain biking season. So definitely seeing a lot of improvement and looking forward to progressing. Thanks for watching till the end, guys. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video on the channel.